Good morning to all of you. LIFO లాస్ట్ ఇన్ ఫస్ట్ అవుట్ చివరగా వచ్చిన మెటీరియల్ మొదటగా జారీ చేసే పద్ధతి. ముఖ్యంగా ఈ ప్రాబ్లంలో ఓపెనింగ్ స్టాక్ 1000 యూనిట్స్ at rate of 30 rupees per unit. First of all, these amount posted in a balance columns. 1000 units, 30 rupees per unit. 30,000 రూపాయలు. And January 2nd. Opening stock 1000 units at rate of 30 rupees per unit. January 3rd, issued 140 units, 140 kgs. MR number 140 units. Is it posted in issue column? Quantity 140 units, 30 rupees per unit. 4,200 rupees. And balance 860 units, 30 rupees per unit, amount 25,800 rupees. And 4th January, again issued 200 units. So is it taken 30 rupees per unit? It's recorded in issue column. 200 units, 30 rupees per unit, 6,000 rupees total. And remaining balance 660 units, 30 rupees per unit, 19,600. 800. And January 8th, again issued 160 units. 160 units are issued from the 660 units of last balance. As it posted in issued column 160 units, 30 rupees per unit. So 4,800 rupees. Remaining balance 500 units at rate of 30 rupees per unit, 15,000 rupees. And 10th, goods received from suppliers 400 units at rate of 35 rupees per unit. So GR number January 13th are posted in purchases column 400 units at rate of 35 rupees per unit, 14,000 rupees in total column. So the balance of two lots of stock, 500 units, 30 rupees, 15,000 rupees, 1400 units, 35 rupees, 14,000 rupees. And 15 returned from work order, 30 kgs at rate of 28 rupees each. So returns from the department, is it recorded as purchases So it's recorded first of all in a purchases column. 30 units at rate of 28 rupees, the total amount 840 rupees. So the balance units 500, 30 rupees, 400 units, 35 rupees, and return stock 30 units, 28 rupees. And 16th, issued 300 units, MR number సో దిస్ మెథడ్ ఈజ్ లాస్ట్ ఇన్ ఫస్ట్ అవుట్. చివరిగా ఉన్నవి మొదటగా జారీ చేయాలి మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్కి. సో ఇవ్వవలసినవి 300 కేజీలు. ద లాస్ట్ 30 units 28 rupees is it taken first issued, and remaining balance are issued from the 400 units at rate of 35 rupees per unit. So 30 units 28 rupees, 840 rupees, and remaining 270 units at rate of 35 rupees per unit, 8,450. So the balance of units of 2 lots 500 units 30 rupees, 130 units 35 rupees, and 18th received from supplier 600 kgs at rate of 32 rupees per unit. So GR number is it recorded in purchases 600 units 32 rupees per unit, 19,200. So the balance of the 3 lots of stock 500 at rate of 30 rupees per unit, 130 units at rate of 35 rupees per unit, and purchases of material 600 units 32 rupees. And 20th issued, that means MR number, is it recorded in issued column. So first in first out. So issued 550 units are taken from 600 units at rate of 32 rupees per unit. So 550 units 32 rupees per unit, 17,600. The balance of 3 lots of stock 500 at rate of 30 rupees per unit, 130 units 35 rupees per unit, and remaining balance out of 600 50 units 32 rupees per unit. So 22 received from supplier 400 kgs at rate of 34 rupees each. So is it recorded in purchases column 400 units 34 rupees per unit. The total amount 13,600 rupees. The balance of stock 4 lots 500 units 30 rupees per unit, 130 units 35 rupees per unit, 50 units 32 rupees per unit, and 400 units 34 rupees. So 13,600. And 24th January issued 250 units, MR number. So the issued 250 units are taken from last stock balance 400 units. 400 units. At rate of 34 rupees per unit. So 6,000 rupees. The balance of 4 lots of stock 500 units at rate of 30 rupees per unit, 15,000. 130 units at rate of 35 rupees. 50 units at rate of 32 rupees. And 150 units 34 rupees per unit. So the total closing stock value 26,250.